Hello everyone and welcome to NFP livestream. I think you are, pretty happy with that. Been a long time no see. I think that is a good thing as well. So if you're here for the first time, very much welcome. I believe we are gonna have quite a fun little day. Number one, this stream is not ads. There's no ads to it. It's not monetized. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. And secondly, I believe that, why not? Why can't we have some fun on FP? My general terms and conditions of being here is that we are gonna have a move on euro dollar, either higher or lower, depending on the direction. But more than anything else, I want us to have a bit of fun, a bit of fundamental fun and a bit of technical fun. So if you are here for the first time or last time, you should be here anyways. Particles of time, welcome back. Good to see you. It's 2025. We're trying new things again, and why not? I would argue. Why not? We should have some fun. So, more than anything else, let's go over to the economic calendar. I believe the expectations was around 100 and something. Was it 150,000 or so? Expected new jobs created next month, or this previous month, sorry. 160. Okay, so if you get above 200,000, that's going to be dollar bullish. So if we get that in that direction, then I'll be happy. So yeah. Other than that, dollar is bullish. I'm expecting dollar bullishness. I'm expecting, or at least going forward. It has to do with who? Trump. It has to do with the current macros. And I had a meeting earlier today with A1s and went through why we should even care about fundamentals and what makes it interesting is and what drives the market. And the first answer, what drives the market, is actually macroeconomics. So that's why we're here. That's why we're into labor market. That's why we even care. If not, I will be sleeping somewhere or doing something else, talking to somebody else, helping traders out. It's kind of what I do. I love talking to you. So if you need help at any point with your trading, not financial advice whatsoever, just have a chat with me. I think if we can find a common ground, I think that would be, quite fun too. So, so see, let me create an invite. That is, I have a Discord. I don't like creating links for it, but it is what it is. And the reason why I don't like it is practically is because we have a lot of scammers coming by. So I guess it is what it is then. It's kind of sad, but by the end of the day, it is what it is. So say invite people. Can I copy? Edit invite link. Never. Create a new link. And I can't. Hello, Adu. Ah, maybe that's why. Okay, I'll have to figure that out then. Figure it out. Cause I probably done it. I've probably done something I shouldn't have done. But yeah. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Dexter. Okay, let's get back to what we're supposed to be here for. So, more stories than not. What has happened in 2024 is that we priced a lot of rate cuts. Then we cut twice in USA. And then we went back to, well, we might not do so much more anymore. So, where we are? Not really. But the whole point of me saying that is that if we have a higher than expected or higher than expected NFP today, it's going to drive the dollar strength. And for some reason and somewhere down the line, CPI is going to go in a direction. So Ari has shorted dollar yen. Simon says, I think another real move besides NFP will come after the Trump inauguration. Mark is uncertain about Trump's policies. Yeah, so we are really going into January, February head on with a lot of dollar strength potentially, or sorry, dollar volatility. It can be bullish or bearish, doesn't really matter. And that's kind of why we are here, anyways. Right. Okay, maybe that's why I can't create. Okay, alright, maybe then invite people. Oh, now I know why. Now I know why I couldn't create an invite, because Discord has made me into streamer mode. Okay. Create new link, copy, there you go. So if that is free Discord, there we go. And then can I make that one pinned message? Woohoo! Trump is in control. An extra. I 100% agree. The only fun part is Greenland. And inflation is going to go higher with Trump in control. Yeah, so Trump is in control and has control over inflation. It's sad, I would argue, but that's the power of a president, right? So where today we are today. So we have euro dollar 4-hour chart. You know, if we come up to 104.50, that's crazy. Then look for shorts. If we break below 102.50, I don't know about that, but you know, that's the direction we probably have to take anyways. Hello, Jolene. Happy to have you here. So those are my trade ideas for today on dollar, something in that direction, kind of. So we will see if we'll get it. I'm not going to trade if I don't see dollar, Australian dollar. Absolutely not. Pound dollar, maybe if we get a bigger pullback, that would be great. Pound has a bit of a weaker term, a bit of a weaker outlooks. The what do you call them in English? The treasury bonds in the UK isn't in particularly great. So I feel like pound always is bullish, but apparently not in 2025. So we just have to wait for that. Tomelo says, Ivan FX, thank you for the live stream. I appreciate you, the time you have taken to grace us with your presence. Thank you very much for being here, by the way. This is mutual. Okay, so I left YouTube. I stopped doing YouTube lives because I didn't feel like it gave us anything. Nobody came here. I didn't come here. Nobody was helped, and I felt like it wasn't worth, because the reason why I'm here, I'm always going to say the reason why I'm here is to help. And if I don't feel like I'm needed, I'll go somewhere else. Okay? That's always going to be the premises. So I'm going to be positive and happy and try to help you out. So that is an exchange of ideas, that is talking, that is maybe even I create a Zoom meeting so you can talk to me and you can be on the stream. I don't know how else to do it. You know, interactions, that's all I am asking for. And if I'm boring, then I'm boring. But at least we have tried in 2025, okay? It is 10th of January 2025. It is NFP in 5 minutes. It is a dollar bullish scenario at the moment. We have dollar bullishness. If we get dollar bearishness, we might get a good entry. Ori, who is the first one who has posted his idea, he wants to short dollar yen at about 158.10. I think that is relatively strong. That is not financial advice, as it says up here, by the way. It's just what he does. And whatever I do today in about 4 minutes is only for education purposes. Trading NFP is a horrible idea for your long-term strategy, and not something I recommend, but for the views and for the fun of it, and not really the money, because this stream is free, but it is what it is. If my bot gets triggered, I aim in taking Aussie Swissy to the daily 200 SMA. So if we go to Aussie Swissy, And the 200 is the EMA. Back up there. That's a bit short. Okay, I have to do it again. Another indicator. S. Okay. Smooth moving average. On which chart, by the way? Maybe that's the... Good question, sir. 200. On which time frame, Dexter? Daily. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's a good one. That can be quite high then. Could be fun. I really want to buy those Swissy pairs, but yeah, maybe. Maybe that's a reversal. No, it's not a reversal. That is a reversal, sir. But we went into nothing. So, okay, I'll wait a bit more then, maybe. Yeah, sorry. 2 minutes. Okay, you guys have to keep me. You guys have to keep me in check here. Like, I forgot about time. Cause having fun, you know, that's why we're here, right? So YouTube can go away. This one can go away. Baby pips. Do we need baby pips? We don't need baby pips. We need financial juice or a squawk or whatever choice that is of yours. We have Forex Live, not partnered or anything with them. What do season trends say about December farm perils? I don't know. Locked in, loaded. It's always bullish, but whatever. Maybe this will take us somewhere. Okay. 46% previous unemployment rate for December has been lower than expected. 15 has been higher than expected, and 39 has been expected. Muniriel has joined Discord. Boom. I love you. I hope I will give you some value going forward. There's a new year, new possibilities and everything. So I need to go back to TradingView. I need to have financial juice on one side, you on the other side. You have to go away. I have to go to euro dollar. Do we do a double maybe? What's the other one? Can anyone give me a good one? What's a good second gold? Is that something you're interested in? S&P 500, I think that's fair enough. Huh? We are locked and loaded today. Okay. Time? I don't think so. Let's see. Where is it? I need FX Street. I just saw my phone was 13, but my computer is not 13 yet. Where is it? 38 seconds. Why is my phone not correct then? Okay. Okay. Anyone do a countdown? 8, 7, 6, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Oh, Euro falls. S&P 500 falls. What is it? NFP 256. Ole, 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 ole. I said about 200 today. Isn't it delicious? Isn't it fun? Oh, it's so fun to be alive. 4.1 unemployment on one far. 256. Expected 160. Previous has now been revised down to 212. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting better. Boom at this. That was a bit delayed boom, but sorry. The revision was down from 227 to 212. Ole, 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 ole. I have to be my own chair group here. Okay. All right. What happened to Euro Yens? Euro. Where's Euro Yen? Canadian Yen up. New Zealand a bit up, down, something, somewhere. Where's... Okay, I'll find it again. Euro Yen is down ever so slightly. Okay. Okay, that was 16 viewers of today, and now back down to 11. That is great that we have done what we needed to do today. So that is where we're going back. Oh, I love it. I love it, 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 love it. Then we can sell the pullback. That's what we can. We are in the money. Can we sell now, by the way? Is there anything we can sell now? Can we sell now? No, we can sell that one. Daily? No. This is a weekly short. Just making sure we are not at any targets. That was up there. Okay, alright. I love it. Adu is laughing. Jolene is laughing. Then my life is complete. Let us go back down to 1 minute chart on euro. I want to pull back. Can I get 618? Can I get 50? Can I get 38 too? I'll put a mental load at 102,750. And then we'll see if we're good from there. Do you think NFP meets expectation? There will be low volatility. Particles of time. I think I said before it will meet expectation, and now it didn't meet expectation. It went a bit above. And we got how much? What's the move about? The initial move was 63 pips on euro dollar. So good to go. 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 We are dropping a bit more on euro now. Okay, I can take it. I can take it. I really wanted to go higher though, but people has to get out of their positions right now. They are really wrong. They are really wrong here. Come on, people. Ari. I know to call you out, but how's your dollar yen going? oh, sorry. It went higher. I'm not going to be bad about that. No, it's okay. It's 50-50. How much was that move? 84 pips. Wow. Okay. New Zealand's a bit lower. Dollar yen a bit lower. Euro lower. Aussie dollar lower. That was about 41 pips lower. Pound. About 99 pips. Wow, that would be a moneymaker. 33 down on New Zealand. Dollar CAD. Had a bit of a... Okay, that's also another one we have to look at maybe. What does that baby say? That was the Canadian unemployment, average hourly earnings. I was higher than expected in net employment change, and a bit lower on the unemployment rate. A bit better. That would be a bit of good CAD rating. That's good. Harry Baker says I'm looking to buy the yen pairs again. You know what? You are more than one at the moment. Currently, euro dollar is falling. New Zealand, no, that's just a range one. All right, cool. I didn't expect yen pairs to fall, except for dollar yen, but okay. I thought it would weaken the yen, but it is what it is. So for those who are wondering, I am waiting for a pullback. I'm just not talking for the fun of it. I'm waiting for a pullback. Okay. We made a bit of a new lower low at 102.20 now. Coming stronger with a pullback, 45-minute candle. That was a good 5-minute candle. Yeah. Why not? In the meantime, how's your trading going, people? Because did anyone make any money on this, by the way? Beyond the move. S&P 500 did boo-boo. That's quite a good fall. This would be bad for the S&P 500. It would be bad for the Nasdaq. short-term wise, and then long-term wise a bit better. But a bit surprised that they actually made a lower move, because higher than expected maybe was too high. But so we went into again higher than expected move, higher than expected number. I don't know why I'm always bullish place, but maybe that's because that's what normally happens. So cool. What does it mean? How can we put this into our list of expectations and whatever? It is again a dollar bullish scenario. We're going to be dollar bullish for longer and stronger. The dollar move, the dollar index. I'm not saying, but I said 112 on Nick's channel, so we're still in the process of dollar to 112. We are now approaching 110. So we're 200 pips away from that, but from the initial short-term whatever target. So, where can we go next? Are we going to go there before we go higher, or are we just going to go higher and then pull back? So the next few minutes, within the 30-minute mark on these candles, is where we're going to get the answers. What was the previous one? 200 back in December. And NFP was which day? That was about Friday 6th or so. That was the last one. So okay, that was a bit of a bigger move this time around, but it is what it is. Come on, babies. Give me a pullback. Okay. We're talking. We are talking. But not enough. I wanted 1027 on 1 minute. Okay, that's a strong and healthy move. Is that a short, by the way? Anyone? How far up is it for stop loss? 62 pips. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That is interesting. It's not good enough for me yet. 242 is 30 pips away from where I wanted it to short. Let's see. What can we do? Does this work? Nope. Cool. Okay, we'll wait. Does anyone have any jokes in the meantime? Okay, I'll go back and do my YouTube story. My YouTube way of doing things. Okay, hey everyone. This does not change the story on S&P 500. It says a bit lower short term. For the longer term, having good or better than expected unemployment, and have employment means that there is businesses that they're making money, they are employing people. All of that is great. The only problem, of course, the flip side of the coin for the S&P, for Nasdaq, for the indices, is that this is going to create higher inflation, and we're going to be higher for longer. That's a problem, and that is not something we would like to see. And again, it has a bit of a spillover negatively on the N pairs. I'm not entirely convinced that the NFP dollar strength scenario is bullish for yen, as it seems. But I would argue, to answer my own questions, is that it's a base currency fall. So it's an Aussie fall, it's a British fall, it's a Canadian-ish fall, it's a Euro fall, it's a Japanese yen apparently also fall, which would make it equal a New Zealand fall and a Swissie fall. That should, in theory, make yen pairs go higher. but it all comes back to a very bad thing. It is week divided by week. And what do you get when you divide it week by week? You get NFX. I don't know. You get a week. Hi, Stefano. So, to me, this is kind of great news, kind of fun news. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's week and week, and the base currencies on the yen pairs are weaker than the yen, but it didn't make the yen stronger. It just made it weak. Cause, again, this is money flow. Whenever dollar gets stronger, this is also what you can do with baby pips, I guess. Baby pips is that when you go into the market and you see when dollar gets stronger, what else gets weaker? New Zealand and Australian pound. I'll always say that, and I have always said it. I will always say it. Is that where dollar gets strong, New Zealand gets the weakest, or the Australian gets the weakest. That's where dollar gets the strength. It has nothing to do with the poor Australians, with poor RE. He's sitting there in Australia and looking at his purchasing power against the dollar just tanking every single day. It has nothing to do with it. It has all to do with the American dollar. The US dollar is the strongest economy. It has this one of the largest, at least, domestic GDPs. They do well without anybody else. New Zealand and Aussie, incredibly dependent on other countries. If they don't sell to China, if they don't sell to each other, if they don't sell to Japan, if they don't sell to Europe, they are doomed as a country because their domestic GDP is not great or it's not big compared to America. Therefore, it is where we'll take the strength from. That creates weakness in New Zealand. All good? All good? Boom. What is the outlook for stocks in 2025? All-time highs. I think we're going to have... Also, Trump isn't bad for the stock market per se. He is bad for the inflation. But also, if we go back to... I don't know. Maybe that's not the best one to go. But let's do NVIDIA. NVIDIA 2022. Let's see what happens in 2022. 2022 was actually quite a horrible year, actually. Okay. Maybe not then. That was a 67% downfall. Okay. Fair enough then. But generally speaking, Trump with lower taxes is good for stock market. Trump with more what we would call protection, also protectionism, anti-globalism is so protectionism probably, oops, that was wrong. Or probably that's good for the American, so that is, so maybe I will turn around then. So protectionism would go higher, and then ICE will have a very fun day. And then they will, and then the US Gov, so US Gov spending is likely to increase more than anything else. Particles of time in Australia and keep all the savings in dollars or our Australian currency at higher risk. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Particles of time, and I'm just having fun with the Australians. But there is a seriousness to it. Boga says how to analyze Bitcoin using pivot point indicator. I can do that for you for 2 seconds. So, what I would argue with you is number one, bullish direction monthly. When we have a trend, that is not always, but that is when we have a trend that is practically here, and when we have here, that's when you look for monthly central pivot. This line here, right? I'm not gonna say that's always gonna be the Holy Grail, but I'm saying when we are bullish, when it's bullish, that's what it uses to bounce. As you see, come back down here. This is kind of the market you want to look into it. Okay, so in this same market, if I add or I go down to like weekly or so, that is your second potential trade, is that you need again a very strong market. Again, a strong market means this market, not necessarily this market or this market. What am I even telling you? I'm telling you to cherry pick the direction. Cherry pick the direction. For that matter, be specific about direction. Don't buy or sell. When and if you're buying, find a bullish market. Look for monthly center pivot to buy, or weekly center pivot, for that matter also monthly M2, and try to trend trade it more than anything else, because Bitcoin has a fantastic way of trading higher when it goes in the direction. Then your job is to get out when it starts ranging, or not trade when it's ranging, and then get back in again when it starts trending again. See? Center pivot, center pivot, center pivot, center pivot. And then now it goes into a range again. Okay? And then you come back over here and you're wondering, okay, we go in another trend. Okay, cool. We'll try again, we'll try again, we'll try again. We're going to another range. The problem, trading in ranges is something that I hate the most in my entire life. You won't get me to say anything positive about range trading. Why? Because I'm horrible at it. I can't. I'm not good at it. I don't have a competitive advantage. I don't care what everybody else says. Oh, you should do this and this. I don't care. I don't care. It does not have. Kazaza! Yes, I have covered NFP. That's why we're here. And that's why we're waiting for you all to pull back. I said 2.7. We're now at 2.43. Okay. Not great yet. But how do you use the Wayne's pivot point indicator? Bullish direction when it's bullish, or bearish when it's bearish. Only strong trends, weekly, monthly center pivots. And if it goes lower, it's dead as a fish. And I'm not saying it's a holy grail. I'm just saying you should, when Bitcoin or any market starts going parabolic, you wait like a hawk. Because if it does that, it normally goes higher. Not normally goes higher again, but that's what you want to do instead of trying to catch the peaks here. And then you go into drawdown, then you are in loss, and then you take profit there. You take your stop loss there, and then you try again up there, and then it goes back into stop loss there. Like, no. Horrible direction. Horrible way to trade. Only find the best. Euro yen is drawing up. Aussie yen is still very low. New Zealand yen is not drawing up. Maybe having a bearish day. Dollar yen is actually drawing up a bit. It went up to 159. And we will see if Bank of Japan kicks in now. Was 104 a great sell price for you? Yeah. As I'm not, yeah, sure. Yeah, wasn't too bad. I don't have any problems with it. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, oh, Mike, if you're here. Somebody posted a video in my private group. I'm not selling it to you. I'm just saying that somebody posted a video there of a puppy playing in the snow, and that puppy, so-called puppy, is as large as a full-size dog, like a Rottweiler type situation. It's a puppy, so I don't know, and it says it's going to be big. So, cheers. That's how it looked like today. Cool. Great. Okay, can you guys give me a trading pair to look at? If it says random, if it is dollar against Hong Kong dollar, I will do it. How many times can I say I want a higher price in Europe before selling? I don't know. New Zealand is doing great. Okay, euro yen. Also, I still feel like this is like a not bottom fishing. I feel like this is like, you know, teasing me to buy. And if this thing is higher tomorrow or Monday, sorry, but Friday's supposed to be bearish. That's always nice. Friday's always a good time to buy. Because this is Friday last week, and then it just says poof. But we have Bank of Japan coming out and said they are still considering a rate hike in January. Yeah, whatever. Practical of times, particles of times. I don't know why I said practicals. Particles of times. How long have you been part of my gang? I just want to know. Then I either have to explain my entire process, or I can just leave it alone. Okay, I'll give it to you. I said I want to subscribe today. I'm just wondering if my thing is not working. But okay, I will do gold. Ouch! Okay, so let me put you into a fundamental, or into a banker, or how I want you guys to think, okay? Where is the value in gold? You say it's difficult for you to figure out right now. You know why it's difficult for you to figure out right now? Now the mentor is coming out of here. Okay? Why is it difficult? Because there is no position. Okay? Said differently, I am generally bullish on gold as long as US CPI is falling. Why do we have a range on gold? Particles of time. Why do we have a range? It is because we do not have a direction on the US CPI. US CPI 2.5, 2.6, 2.7 or so in that directions. And that's why gold has paused. If we went down to 109 on inflation, this thing is going to say, adios, amigos. See you on the other side. And since we don't, we don't. And another part of it is China was having a bit of a field day with buying gold because, you know, they were having to use QE to get the economy get back up and running again. The Chinese inflation is, what is it, 0.1 or so? Like, it's horrible. So, or horrible, but it's not growing. So how do you protect your money? Gold. Central banks has had a field day, and they seem to be having, you know, 2.8 or whatever that was. The only problem with, I don't know, I have to double check what I'm saying here, but I believe gold is also only following inflation. Jarling says, adios, amigas. See ya. Okay, cool. Muy bien, amigo. So direction-wise, maybe I should have bought when I came back down here around December. December was supposed to be bullish for gold. It was flat as a pancake. So, okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's why you don't know, because it isn't. That's another thing that really annoys people. And really makes people feel weird things, is that you want something to happen, but then on the other side something is not happening and you get frustrated. It's just because your brain is working great, you're doing a great job, but it's not giving you results because you're not supposed to be trading in markets that you're not getting profits from. Okay? So if you're always thinking value, where's the value? Particle System says, I think gold will have a deeper correction. Okay? That's a bit better. Well, it's like me. We are a bit hopeful, right? We think hopeful things. I think that way, bottom of my heart, but also I need to be realistic. I'm only gonna trade that when it happens. I'm not gonna, well, I do partially sit on my hand because I'm waiting for it, but on the other side, that is gonna be a very bad thing to wait for. Because it might never happen. Inflation and geopolitics with regards to gold. Inflation in the US, inflation is what drives gold up and down. Geopolitics did or does, but when you don't have any escalation, I'm going to say this for a millionth time, and I say this in groups and whatever I am, for you to have higher prices, you need to have escalation of issues. So, for example, during the 2022 invasion of Ukraine, you had the invasion. Okay, everything goes higher. Okay, cool. What happens next? What's the other one? You start threatening Kiev or taking over power. Okay, that's an escalation. What is escalation after taking or threatening to taking the president? You actually take him. And what's the escalation after that? Well, it is to cut oil production or oil to Europe. Okay, what's the escalation after that? Nuclear. Because after armed invasion into a European country, or a country in the Europe, not the European Union, into Europe, beyond that, you have to threaten the entire Europe. And beyond that, you have to threaten the world. You know what I mean? So you have to keep escalating for price to keep moving higher. If not, it will die out like a burning like a flame without oxygen. Welcome to the Discord, Jarlene and Santosh. Welcome to the Discord. Cheers. Trump may ironically cause a de-escalation of conflicts, then send gold weaker. Everything that I've heard out of Trump lately in Greenland is escalation of trade wars and trade tensions, and well, he's trying to protect America, right? Whatever that is. Whatever those borders are. Now, Canada is going to be the 51st state, apparently. Canada doesn't want to, but hey, who is stronger? The other part and problem, and another fun part of this I saw today, is that Canada is not refining its own oil, it's sending it cheaply to America for refinery and end products. So if Canada, as somebody, I don't know what kind of minister that person was, if they create their own refineries and sells it as a finished product, inflation and US oil is gonna have a bit of higher highs, let's say that, and that's going to create inflation, that's going to create issues in America. So there is a FAFO type of time also for Trump and America, mostly Americans, because Trump all gets that paid for by himself anyways, doesn't matter. What about your dollar? I'm looking at your dollar like, give me a pullback, bruv. We're back down, we're back up. Oh, 102.60. Okay, that's interesting. Back down to 2150. Was that the short I should have taken? That would only make it 45 pips to up there. Okay. Double checking target for the week. I know that's daily target or so. Oh, we are so close to weekly target here. Did we hit it, by the way? Then we are out. Whoops, wrong thing. Almost. It's close to comfort. 9 pips. Yeah, no, I can't sell this anymore. Sorry. Sorry, we should have exited there by the way as well. Yeah. Oh, if we come back down to 102 now, it's an exit. So what is it? 50 pips down or so? 445 risk. Funny. Funny. And that's monthly. Oh, okay, it's monthly. I don't know why. Nobody told me. Oh, weekly, far away. Okay. But what are we trading even? Aren't we trading monthly? That's a week down or so. I don't like that. 200 pips down in 5 days. Not even 5 days. In 3 days. Okay. Maybe. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Cadian is having a field day. Not so much Euro yen. Also yen is not. Pound yen is definitely not. If we go back to this pound yen, I don't like this. Well, this is opposed to, this had bullish momentum. That's monthly. It should have another move higher then. Okay, maybe we are pricing in something different than seasonality. Okay, flat as a pancake, I'm sorry. I am currently working on a plan for spring. It's taking me longer than I thought. I'm still working on it. For yen pairs and dollar pairs. Yeah, I hope it's over. I hope it's done by the weekend. Depends on how much time I can get on the computer. I'm back, so hopefully at least. Hopefully weekly forecast will come out on Sunday. I need to figure out what my place is. I've seen one guy go to 1 million subscribers. That was just the same as me, and I'm still at 8. That's me being funny. Because I want this to reach a lot of people. Maybe we should focus more on retail traders more than we have done before. Help them out. But then we have to create a winning community that starts with you praising me, of course, because I'm the greatest ever. Meaning that you showing up, I'm grateful for it. We have started 2025 10th of January with something, and then we'll see. It's up to you to make it worth it for both yourself, and the more you ask, the better I can answer you, and the more we can help each other out. Okay, cool. Until then, boom. I love you, family. I miss you.